challenge happening now with a workout of the day or an exercise of the day. So today is hamstring sweeps. We will be doing these in class as part of our warm-up. These are one of my favorite exercises. There's a couple things on here that I want to point out. You can learn more about this exercise by scanning that QR code or going to our Slack page. You can earn points by answering the question at the end of this class that I will put up. You get 1 point for an incorrect answer and 5 points for a correct answer. And then you can also complete a form check if you would like with Jenny for 10 extra points. So this program is all about points, so you can get them in a lot of different ways. All right, we're going to get into it. We're doing a full body workout today. We're going to do a lower body push movement and an upper body, no, I switched that. Lower body pull movement, upper body push movement. And we are starting it all with hamstring sweeps. So the workout or the exercise of the day, I want you to plant your right heel in front. My left knee is slightly bent. I'm going to hinge my hips back towards the wall behind me, sweep down towards my feet, circle my arms all the way around, and then I'm going to switch. So we're alternating, and I want you to really focus on that hinging motion. So sending the hips back, sweeping down. That hinging motion is going to come in handy as we start our workout today. Sweep down and around, and then you're getting that big sweep of the arms in as a shoulder mobility exercise. So kind of killing two birds with one stone. With this movement, we want to try to keep that front knee straight. To get the most out of that stretch, you should feel it in the back of that leg, the upper leg and the hamstring. We've got one more here. Sweep down, scoop around. Awesome work. We're taking it down on the floor. You're going to come into a forearm plank. Now this plank, I want your hands, your palms turned up towards the ceiling. We're going to step our feet back and then lower our hips. So we're in a plank position. You can come down onto your knees, but I want you to make sure your palms are up. We're holding this for 20 seconds. I want you to breathe as you hold and focus on squeezing the bum and pulling the belly button towards the spine. Less than 10 seconds. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Go ahead and lower those knees down. You're going to step your right foot forward on your mat towards your hands. I'm going to give you the option to keep that back knee down, or you can tuck the toe and lift the back knee. Either way, you're going to take the hand behind your head, bring the right elbow to the inside of that right foot, rotate towards that front leg, and then reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Repeat that. We're going to do 5 on each side. Take it down to the inside of that foot, rotate up, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and take it down. Again, option to drop that back knee. Breathing as we go. 2 more on this side. If you're with me, feel free to switch if you're ahead of me. Good. Once you've done 5, plant your hands, step your right foot back, and we'll switch. Left foot comes forward. Either keep that back knee down or lift it. Left hand comes behind the head. Lower the elbow. Open up, reach the hand. Inhale down. Exhale, open. 3 more on this side. Maybe you can get a little deeper in that range of motion in both directions. Last one. Left hand comes down to the mat. Step the left foot back. Send the hips high. Walk your hands in. Go ahead and roll it up nice and slow. Don't want any of you getting lightheaded. And we're going to get into it. So we have 3 exercises, but one is a single arm. So that one's going to be broken down into 2 different sets. Getting my timer here. We're going to do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Our first exercise, I'm going to go through all of them really quick, then we'll get a little deeper as we go through the workout. First exercise, we've got RDLs, or Romanian deadlifts.
So our feet are going to be narrow. This is the one where you can use pretty heavy weights. And we're going to mimic that hinge from our hamstring sweeps. So our hips are going to go back. My weights are going to paint my legs. My back stays flat. And I'm going to send my hips up by squeezing my glutes. So that tension in the hamstrings, you should feel that stretch, just like those hamstring sweeps. And then we'll come up. Second exercise, we're taking it down to the mat. For our upper body push, we're lying flat, one dumbbell in your right hand. We're going to come up. We're going to hold at the top to start. So this is our starting position. We're going to lower down. 3, 2, 1, press back up nice and quick. So it's a slow movement down, press up nice and quick. We're going to switch sides half, so it'll be 20 seconds on one side, 5 seconds to transition, 20 seconds on the other. All right. Last exercise is my favorite core exercise that I've been doing recently. This is where your yoga block or a throw pillow comes in. I'll also give you an option if you have either of those. So we're going to place that prop in between the opposite knee and the opposite elbow. Extend our left leg long. Lift our head up, pressing our elbow into our knee and holding. We've got 20 seconds there, and then we're going to switch sides and do the same thing. I will give you modifications as well as progressions in that exercise when we get to it. But if you didn't already have your prop and you know you have a throw pillow somewhere, you can grab it now. All right, we're starting with those RDLs. So grab challenging weights for yourself. These are big muscles that can handle a lot. Grab those weights in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Send those hips back. Paint your legs and take it forward. I want you to think about pulling your shoulder blades back so that when you get to this point, you're not rounding in the shoulders. We're keeping that flat back. Our goal is not to get down to our toes. I want you to aim for right underneath your knees. If you have experience in this, you may be able to get to mid-shin. But any lower than that is going to force a back round, and we don't want that. Feel that pull in the hamstrings. That can be a good cue that you have the right form. Last one. And you'll rest. All right, take one weight dumbbell down to the mat. I lied earlier when I said you're doing 20 seconds because I said you're doing 2 sets earlier. So we are doing 45 seconds on one arm. So right arm up. You're going to lower down for 3, 2, 1, press quick. Lower for 3, 2, 1, drive it up. Good. Lower, slow, and press. That elbow should be going out at a 45-degree angle. So not out like a T. That angle should be more natural for your shoulder. If you don't feel like counting, I want just a slow, controlled movement down and a quick, powerful movement up. Let's try to get one more in here. Control, press. Good work. Go ahead and switch sides. Shake that right hand out. Left hand is up. Make sure your back's flat on the mat. And then lower slow for 3, 2, 1. Press up quick. Lower, 2, 1. Press up. Good. This is slow on the eccentric portion. So when our chest muscle is lengthening, which equates to time under tension here, which builds that muscle. I think it can be hard for us to slow down in any movement or activity we do. So that's why for me, it helps to count. One more rep. Nice and slow. Press up and rest. Set those weights down. Grab your prop if you've got it. Left hand or left elbow, left knee, right elbow. Right leg is lifted, and you're going to lift the chest press into that prop. Regression here, if you have a problem, keep your right foot down so that extended leg, drive that blow back into the mat. If you don't have a prop, press elbow to knee, holding, lift the leg for a challenge. Go ahead and switch sides. Yoga block goes on the other side. Lift or lower that left leg, hold. Pack the shoulders. You can always set your head down if you feel that neck working too hard. Breathing as we hold. Almost there. Rest. Set that yoga block or prop down. We're back to the top with our RDLs. 15 seconds of rest, so it's a little bit quick. Grab those heavier weights, set your feet, screw them into the mat, and go. Hinge back, take it up. A lot of people hate this movement. It's one of their least favorites, but this actually used to be called the health lift because I can guarantee that any of you today have picked something up off the ground. And that's what this movement mimics, so that when you go to do that, your back, your body is ready to do it properly, and you have a lesser chance of throwing your back out when you pick up your work bag up off the floor and you're in a little bit of a funny position. Last one. Take it up. Rest. Take one dumbbell to the mat. Remember, 45 seconds in this chest press. I want you to set your core first, low back into the mat, press the weight up, and go. 3 count down, press it up. 3, 2, 1, press quick. Good. So you notice that your elbow barely touches the ground before you're ready to go back up. That's what we want. Quick exhale as you press up. Ten seconds here. Keep that slow, controlled motion down. That tricep is probably feeling it too. Go ahead and switch arms. Shake that right arm out. Left arm is up. Pack the shoulder. Tuck the tailbone or engage the core and go. Lower down for 3, 2, 1. Press quick. Check in with that arm. Make sure it's at that 45-degree angle. You got it. Imagine you're fighting against that weight as it pulls your arm down. 15 seconds left. This tempo makes this movement add up even more than it normally does in 45 seconds. And rest. Set that weight aside. All right, so this hollow body kind of rolling crunch hold. So opposite arm, opposite leg, press into each other or the prop and hold. Now, to make this a little more challenging, if you feel that work in your core, not your low back, you can start to rock side to side like you're a banana rocking side to side. It's just going to get all those angles of the core, but I want you to keep that hollow body hold position. So if you start to lower down or kind of fall to one side, I want you to come back to that hold. Go ahead and switch sides. Try the rolling crunch on the other side. Try it now. Little tiny movement. And rest. Whew, that one's hard to talk through. Not gonna lie. All right, last round. We're almost there. Grab those weights. I'm gonna get a sip of water. We've got our RDLs. You know what's coming for you in the next few rounds. So pick your weight accordingly. In 3, 2, set those feet and go. Hips go back. As this weight starts to feel heavier, pay extra attention to that form. Core engaged, shoulders packed. When we do this with the barbell, our cue is always break the bar. So with these dumbbells, imagine you can break them in half. It's going to help pack those shoulders back. Go at your own pace. We have 10 seconds here. Breathing as you go, last rep. Rest. Take one dumbbell to the mat. Last time for chest presses. Feet flat, engage the core. Press that weight up, hold, and go. Lower down for 3, 2, 1. Quick press. With these tempos, sometimes they require a lighter weight than you normally would with a normal chest press. So if you're like, wait, this dumbbell I can usually do no problem, and today it feels like an extra 20 pounds. That's normal. That's the method to my madness with this movement. Keep your breath going. We have less than 10 seconds on this side. We're close. Go ahead and switch sides. Reset the core if needed. Heavy the head onto the mat. Arm is up, pack the shoulder, and go. Lower for 3, 2, 1, up. Lower slow. Quick breath as you press up. Slow inhale as you lower down. We're almost there. Less than 10. Keep it going all the way to the end. Last one. And rest. Set that weight to the side. Grab your prop for your last set of these crunch holds. So I want you to challenge yourself with whatever variation or progression you can here. So if you've had your leg on the ground, I want you to lift it. If you've had your head down, I want you to try to lift it, even if it's for a couple seconds. And then you can try that rock as well. In 3, 2, 1, go. Find that hollow body hold first. Low back into the mat. Shoulders packed. And then you can start progressing how you can or how you see fit. Breathing as we hold. Switch sides. Last 20 seconds of work. You get to rest all you want after this. Push it to your limits. Pull that belly button to your spine. And rest. Ooh, ditch that block. Go ahead and extend your right leg. Pull your left leg in and across your body. Get a little stretch through that core and the glute. Try to keep your shoulders on the mat. Nice, slow, deep breaths here. Go ahead and slowly move back center. And we'll switch sides. Left leg long, right knee up and in, and then over. You guys hold there. I'm going to get the trivia question ready, but stay on your mat on that side. Make it even.
Want to make sure it's ready for you so I can get you on your